Welcome back, everyone, to Tea Time Humor. Yeah,
it's been some time.
You're angry. We know. And we're sorry. Look, a lot of us, especially me and the rest of us, Malik got work. I had school to deal with. And on top of that, Wesley had school and work. Well, I had school and work. Wesley had school and work. And TJ, well, although he graduated, was job hunting. He has a job now, by the way.
But he's still bombing his checks on Gemini Jets. But we'll just leave it right there.
That's okay. I know some of his fans are Gemini Jet fans,
yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay. But anyways, so we took that time off, and now essentially we are back trying to liven up and bring back this channel how it is. Now, let's get straight to the first topic. And by the way, yes, I know this has happened to be just like the first episode where it was just me and Malik. But now we're just a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and we think a little more too. So, our first topic here today is going to be this entire YouTube thing. I really didn't want to get into this. I really didn't want to have to do this, but YouTube really lied to me, or at least to millions. So here's how the story starts. I have a tech channel called Spacey Tropics, including a business, as you can see here, called Spacey Tropics. Shirt too. Everything will be linked in the description, by the way. But I also made a tech channel called Spacey Tropics, and with that tech channel, the agreement was get your stuff together, get an AdSense, get 10,000 channel views, and you're golden. Whoop-de-doo. Great. I did that. I got 10,000 channel views on Thanksgiving of last year. I asked for monetization from Thanksgiving of last year. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting until finally I go back and I check again on YouTube, only to realize that everything's been changed. Well, not everything, but the requirement number 4 was changed. The 10,000 views. What really surprised me and shocked me is that they changed it for it to be that drastic. To get monetized now, you have to have over 4,000 watch hours, not minutes, hours, and you have to have over 1,000 subs. Now, I'm plus and minus on this. I'm pro and con on this because at one part it's a con because it killed. Well, not for me. I'm still gonna create videos because I'm that eager and that strong to try and do something about it, you know. While 99% of the people are just going to quit from here and say, no, 4,000 watch hours is a little too much for them.
What's the point?
Exactly, what's the point? But it's also a pro due to the fact that it stops people from making videos, especially videos made by people like he who shall not be named that went to Japan.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna go into the full extent. You should already know what happened.
That story is all over the internet. We're not gonna talk about that anymore.
Yeah.
Or we're not gonna elaborate on that.
But due to that incident, it caused a lot of riffraff and uproar towards YouTube, towards the YouTube, well, the heads of YouTube and everything. So
quite honestly, I do agree with what some of the people are saying. I do think that not all. Some of the heads of YouTube like the Paul brothers a little too much, and they let that video stay on YouTube a little longer than they should have.
Wait, hold up. You said he who should not be named. And
well, I didn't say his first name.
And then we said Paul. The Paul brothers.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
We'll just cut that out.
They're both the cancers of the internet.
Okay.
And I'm not going to cut that out. Anyways, where was I?
Well, we were talking about the Paul brothers and the guidelines of YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so push come to shove now, that's made it a lot harder for people to actually get monetized, for people to actually be a YouTuber. But then again, that's at one point you got to understand that even if the 10,000 view thing was still into play and you did get monetized, it's going to take a very, very long time before you make a substantial amount. So you know what? I kind of understand that. And at this point too, YouTube, this is directed at you. You're not going to stop me. I'm still going to post stuff on your platform because I like making videos and my fans mean more to me than you. Or not, I shouldn't say my fans, I should say my subscribers, because everybody is an individual and I'm not going to put myself above anybody else. Quite honestly, I really would like an apology from YouTube. The same thing can go for Malik, because he has a YouTube page too. We both would like apologies from YouTube. At least, you know, as a matter of fact, send it out to the millions of people that, you know, you didn't tell you were doing this.
And we're not talking about YouTubers that are big like PewDiePie, big like... basically all your mainstream YouTubers that you probably watch back at home or wherever you are. We're talking about YouTubers that are starting to come up on the rise. We're talking about YouTubers that are like trying to incorporate themselves and try to succeed on the platform, not just to succeed for the cash, but to succeed because they're passionate about YouTube.
Exactly. And that's another thing too. At least I understand why also this was implemented, because again, like Malik said, it's for the passion of doing YouTube, not really to make the money on YouTube. Yeah, before, when YouTube just started, you know, they were giving out money here, there, here, and there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was becoming rich. But now, you know, really what YouTube is, YouTube has just fine-tuned everything really to make sure that you have a passion for doing this and you're not just doing it for the cash. And I can kind of see why they did it, and I can see that it is a good thing that they did do it, as at some point, or at least to a certain extent, I should say. Push come to shove, I'm still going to continue to make videos on my tech channel and my blog channel. Malik's going to continue to make videos on his blog channel because we're driven. We are 100% driven. It's just that, you know, I really would like an apology from YouTube, you know, saying that, hey, you know, we changed the rules, we didn't inform you, we're sorry.
Or give you like a certain time or date, like, okay, this is when things are gonna change, or not even give us like a poll, like, should we have this as a rule or have this as a rule. It was just like, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yep. Sorry, not sorry, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, not sorry.
Push comes to shove, at the end of the day, again, like I said, I'm going to continue to make videos. So, sorry, YouTube. You're really not going to push me away from the platform. My passion is too strong. And so is Malik's.
And so is everybody else that's trying to be successful here.
Exactly.
So, not going to push us away.
Yep. So, YouTube, you won in this case, I guess. You know, the 99% is going to leave, and the 1%, like me and Malik, is going to stay. We're going to continue to make videos, and we're going to continue to build and reach high in this platform. So, YouTube set a challenge. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Which brings us now to the next topic. I didn't want to spend too long on the YouTube thing anyways, because I know Philip DeFranco's talking about it. I saw a video from That Dude in Blue talking about it, and you know, all these other big YouTubers that really like to talk about a little few stuff.
Dame drops, a whole bunch of videos.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. So you know what? We're not going to go crazy about it. But what we are going to go crazy about, at least try to do 15 minutes of this, is motivation. It's something new for the channel. Like, most of the time we just talk about topics mainly about aviation.
Yes.
Because we know half of our subscribers, or probably all of our 20 subscribers right now, is aviation based.
Enthusiasts, yes.
But for now, I think we should change it up, because there's a wide audience out there that really desires the motivation, that really desires the help in motivation to be driven. Now,
they're looking for a way to be driven, or looking to be motivated in whatever they want to do.
Exactly. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what makes us, you know, the experts? What makes us people who can help you guys, or who can help any other person out there? And to that I say, one, I did read a lot of books, but everything I'm going to say here and everything that, you know, I'm going to describe or whatnot has meaning to it. Why it has meaning to it? Because I actually applied stuff, and I actually did stuff. And the same way goes for, like, advice that I gave to Malik for him to help him with his life. Like I kept telling him, I gave him the 1%. I gave him all the advice I can. I helped him as much as I can. The 99% came from him. And he can attest to that.
I mean, a few years ago, I underwent an emergency procedure, an appendectomy on vacation. Literally, as soon as I landed, like, oh man, I got a little pain on the side and everything, and I'm like, please, man, not be an appendectomy, and that's what happened. So push come to shove, a few months later, I'm cleared to go back to the gym, go back and run and everything like that, but I gained so many pounds. Right now I'm at 145, I would say. Back then in 2014, going into 2015, I was at 185. Damn near 190.
Oh, wow.
And
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. It was bad. It was real bad. Like, I was eating not Subway. I don't like Subway.
It was pretty much outside food.
Yeah.
I was eating a lot of outside food.
A lot of outside food, like Wendy's. Like, I would go overboard. And plus my metabolism was getting slower. It wasn't at the rate that I used to be at when I was more active at that time. Well, before that time. So, one day he brought me up in the tower one day, and he said, let me ask you something. Are you content with your body now? Because I was going in the gym and I was getting stronger, but I wasn't losing any weight. He said, and I said, well, I feel content right now. I feel comfortable. That's the key word. That's the one word.
That's
comfortable.
The key word. A lot of y'all are gonna say, a lot of y'all want to be safe and secure, or y'all want to be safe and sound, or better safe than sorry.
Yes, exactly.
That's a bad word. That's a bad word. To be safe. That's a bad word. If you're safe all the time, then what's the point? You're not going to take any risks and you're not going to propel yourself in life. You know what I'm saying?
And you're going to keep questioning yourself, saying, like, oh, man, like, I just wish I can do this. I wish.
There you go. I wish.
Or shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you just didn't do it. So, when he asked me that question, I started thinking. I'm like, well, at least I look like a 767. And he said, no, I remember when you used to look exactly like a Concorde. Streamlined, slim, powerful, able to do what I could do. Then I started thinking, and I'm like, man, I'm too comfortable. Too comfortable for my own good. So I'm like, I really got to hit the gym. I really got to get better. I really got to get better with everything that I want to get better at. So push come to shove, a few years down the road, it was a tough road. Still going through it, obviously.
How long was a few years?
I would say, actually, the transformation started in 2016.
Okay.
In 2016 it started. So I would say a year and a half going into 2017, around March, April, like, I didn't really pay attention before when I started doing the work, but then once I looked in the mirror one day, I'm like, oh shoot, this is starting to look like the person that I always wanted to be. Not only in a physical aspect, but also a mental aspect as well.
You see, a lot of you out there, you want to do something. You do. You have that creative gene, however small it is, right now, for now. And 99% of you will try to go and do something. And you'll fail. I promise you, nothing works the first time. You will fail. But your problem is you fail, and because we live in a society where failure is not an option. See that? Failure is not an option. Because we live in a society where failure is not the option, you give up. You give up right away. You don't give it a chance. You don't see where you made mistakes. You don't see where you can improve. You don't see nothing.
You start complaining, you start whining, moaning, everything. You feel like, oh man, I couldn't do it the first time. This is the end of the world. It's like, come on. Stop. Try again. That's it.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So as I was saying, you stop, you analyze, you try again. And I'm not talking about like, oh, if you try again or you keep trying and trying and trying, you're going to become insane. Yes, that is the definition of insanity, but the thing is, you want to be insane with motivation. You don't want to be insane with failure.
Exactly.
Because the more you become comfortable, the more you're content, and you keep complaining, then you
honestly
will become
honestly
insane.
though, if you think about it like this,
what?
In certain aspects, failure is the only way to be successful.
Yes.
It's the only way to be successful. Now, some of you might be saying, wow, what the hell? What the hell are you saying? Hear me out. If you don't fail, if you get everything correct the very first time, and you are booming for years to come, but after 10 years, let's say, after 10 years of success,
you start falling off.
No, not even you start falling off. The minute you make one mistake, one mistake only, you're doomed. You're dead. That's it. Because you never failed before, making a mistake is hard for you. And when you do make a mistake, or when you did do something wrong, and it's not fixable, you won't know what to do. You'll be like a headless turkey. You'll be running all over the place. Hey, help me this, help me that.
And you'll feel that sense of entitlement, like success is my entitlement. This is what I'm supposed to be getting, and I'm not getting it anymore. What's going on?
Exactly. Understand this: mistakes will help you be successful. You learn from your mistakes. You build on your mistakes, and you build you build on what you're good at. And in this case, I'm creative. So I'm building on creativity. I might not be the best right now, but I'm hoping by next year or the year after that, I'll be better than most people. Or maybe I'll be above average. Or even possibly fantastic or great. Same thing with Malik. He's trying to do track. He's trying to run. He's trying to go to the gym all the time. He's trying to be strong.
Gym time, baby.
There you go.
Exactly.
He's trying to be strong. He's trying to be healthy. He's trying to do his thing. He's not giving up. You heard how long it took him. It took him right now. If you ask him if he started in 2016, if you ask me, he started in 2016. It's now 2018. It's about 2 years since he's been doing the thing. You know, and it's 2 years of consistent work that he's been doing. And as a result of his consistent work, 1, he's feeling better. 2, he's stronger. 3, he lost the weight. 4, I mean, overall, from thinking, his mentality just got way better. It just got way better. For me, in my case, yeah, Spacey Tropics, the t-shirt side of things, it's not making a lot of money, but hey, that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. I'm going to keep learning and learning and learning. I watch a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk. And, you know, honestly, he kicks my ass, okay? I don't know him personally, but he kicks my ass. Every time I watch a video, he kicks my ass. And you know why he kicks my ass? Because as a matter of fact, not half, all the crap he says is true.
Which is?
You're too comfortable, you're too safe, you're too this, you're too that. If you want to be an A player, you got to do A player stuff. A players are so successful in controlled chaos. They're so successful in chaos. How?
No safe zone. No safe zone.
No safe zone.
No comfort zone.
No comfort zone. No nothing. They think. They work. They do what they gotta do. Whereas B or C players at this point, the B players are the ones who's gonna talk all that crap. They're the ones who are gonna say, yeah, I want to be rich and I want to be this and I want to be that.
But they're saying that
but they
one
still,
pivotal word.
Yeah, they still talking, but they still stuck at, like, you know, mediocre place. You know what I'm saying?
They're just saying want.
Yeah.
Want.
And
okay.
You see, they're saying want, and not putting in no work. An A player will want, but will understand that you have to not only put in work, but understand that, in the words of Gary, you're gonna eat shit for the next few years.
I like that.
It's true. You're gonna eat shit for the next few years. I completely agree with that. And you know what? I'm eating shit right now. Because, again, even though Spacey's not doing as well as I wanted to do, somehow, some way, it is gonna do as well as I want to do one day soon. It's just that, 1, I need to advertise better. 2, you guys have to like the stuff. And 3, I have to sell more. And I have to understand that, you know, I'm competing against a lot of other brands. I'm not making this t-shirt for YouTube services, you know. I'm not making this to boost the channel. I'm making Spacey Tropics a brand. This is a brand. Sooner or later, I'm gonna stop buying shirts from frickin' Gildan and you know, work hard. You see back here? You see this? This is a heat press. You see back there? That's a silhouette cameo cutter. I cut and make all these designs. Now, granted, I don't make this one anymore because people don't want it, but
Still fresh to me.
I still cut and make all these designs. I put it in the heat press. I stand in front of a shirt, placing this thing down, making sure it's straight as possible. Putting the heat press on, put this, do that, double heat press it just to make sure the vinyl's stuck on properly. I do a lot of work, and I understand the nitty-grittiness of the work. I just want, you know, at this point, I also want people to understand how much work I put into it, and that you guys are gonna get a quality design on a nice shirt.
That's called grind.
That's called grind. On top of that, doing this YouTube thing. Now, I just wanted to do the vlog. This year, I told myself, like, okay, maybe I should just do the vlog channel that I have and the tech channel, because the tech channel is very popular. It has 50 subscribers and over, well, you know, since YouTube took it away, but it has well over 10,000 views. I'm pretty sure I'm almost hitting like 20,000 total channel views in general right now.
And it's really good content, by the way.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Well, I'm gonna say it's good content because it's my channel and I believe in myself. That's another thing. Y'all don't believe in yourself. That's a problem for you, for some of you to believe in yourself. But anyways, like I'm working as hard as I possibly can. I'm eating shit right now, but I promise you, all my hard work is gonna pay off.
As a matter of fact, speaking of hard work, your vlog the other day that you posted, check it out, by the way.
Look, everything considering both of us in terms of YouTube or Instagram or whatever is going to be in the description below.
Yes.
Please, I know the majority of you that watch this video are going to say, hey, I'm not going to do anything for these guys. But you know what? Please just think about it. Consider it. You don't know what we have to offer. I'm going to start posting motivational stuff on my main Instagram and the Spacey Instagram. He does a lot of motivational things on his Instagram already. You want to be successful. I know you do. You watching right now, I know you want to be successful. That's why you're watching this video in the first place.
Man, don't put that phone down and just be like, oh man, I'm not listening to this.
Look, Malik, I promise you, 99% of them are gonna go away from this video. Man. They're gonna go away from this video. I promise. But that 1%.
Don't put that.
You 1%. You 1%. Not only thank you, but I understand you. You want success. You want to be that person. Well then, understand this. And as much as I understand it, as much as he understands it, you're gonna have to grind. You're gonna have to hustle. You're gonna have to work smart. You're gonna have to work hard, and you're gonna have to eat shit for the next couple of years. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to eat shit. And after all of this crap that you eat, not only are you gonna prosper, but you're not gonna be rich. I promise you, you're not gonna be rich. You're gonna be wealthy. There's a difference between being rich and wealthy. Being rich is like, you know, hitting a lotto. Being wealthy is not only do you earn that money and you understand money, but now it's not about the money. It's about what you do for the people. And the people around you, or the people that, you know, etc., etc.
That vlog that you posted the other day, that's what I want to get into real quick. It correlates to this too. You were talking about 9 to 5, 8 to 4. And some people felt like, oh, he's talking about 9 to 5, 8 to 4. He's putting us in the category of average Joe. We're not saying, listen, you can't, if you do a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 4, you're not an A player.
Look.
It's what you do behind the scenes that make you an A player. It's what you do behind the scenes of like, okay, I want to go to the gym. I want to be successful in video making. I want to be successful in whatever craft that you want to be successful in, or your passion. It'll pay off, but you just got to put in the work. You better go in those trenches. Get in those trenches and do all the dirty work that you can, because it's going to pay off. You don't just sit there and watch everybody else in the background. Oh, look at Roman Atwood. Look at Casey Neistat. They're doing good things. I wish I can do the good things that they do. You can. Again,
there's that phrase, I wish. You people love I wish. I wish is a horrible thing to say. To be safe is a horrible thing to do.
This is not a plug or anything. But the only wish that I know of nowadays, let me see, where is it? No, it's under here. Shoot, let me just go back. I don't know if you can see it, but the Wish app, that's the only wish that I know of. You get cheaper things, that's it.
Right there.
That's the only wish that I know of. That's the only wish I know of. Or if you go to Walt Disney World and you see Mickey Mouse and stuff. I mean...
That's a nice wish.
Yeah, that's a nice wish. But you can't keep wishing.
Exactly.
You can't keep wishing for things to just come true and everything like that.
And listen, I'm an avid believer in the law of attraction, but hey, I'm not saying, you know, I wish for $1 million while sitting on the couch beating off. You know what I'm saying?
¿Qué pasó?
No, that's the problem. There's a lot of people who like to beat around the bush and sit down and not do nothing and say, "Oh yeah, I wish for $1 million." I think the law of attraction and the universe and everything is gonna, you know,
well,
give it.
We're not talking about, you know, butchering your, you know, extremities. We talking about
people got, look, honest to God, people gotta understand. There is some people who
do that. Yeah.
That's the sad truth. There's some people who actually do that. That's the sad truth. But anyways, push come to shove, listen. From my update vlog, if you honestly think that I was desperately making fun of people with 9-to-5s, you are stupid.
Listen,
you are so out of your mind. Look, if I got a 9-to-5 right now that pay me well, that pay me, you know, proper, you know, a little bit above minimum wage and whatnot, hell, I'm gonna take it right away. But you know what? I'm not gonna stay there. Some of you love to stay at your 9-to-5 too damn long.
Because you get too
comfortable. That's your problem,
Listen,
man.
I do a 5 to 1:30 in the morning shift. I only had 3 hours of sleep. I will tell the truth. Went to the gym. Still got my gains. I'm doing overtime today. And I'm not talking about overtime at my 5 to 1:30. I'm talking about overtime in terms of getting work done in everything that I'm good at. Or everything that I want to be good at. I gotta go to work.
Yeah, you gotta go just now.
I gotta go to work. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna stay there. I'm not gonna get comfortable. Because the one thing that I want to do is be as successful as I possibly can. So that way, in the latter portion of my life, I can sit back and I can say, not at least, not shoulda, coulda, woulda, but at most, I did this.
Look, Gary makes a very brutally honest point.
Which was?
Which was the greatest, most horrible thing you can see in a man's eyes is regret. Regret to do something. You regret not doing something. You regret not opening up your business. You regret not making these things for these people. You regret not doing such and such, etc., etc. You regret. That's and quite honestly, I agree. Yo, it's horrible to feel regret. It's horrible to have that shit in your head. And it's like, I could have done it. I could have, but you didn't do it because you were too safe and too comfortable.
Because it's like putting chains around your arms, putting chains around your ankles, and you're bounding yourself with that fear. Because with regret comes fear, and fear is the enemy of success. Fear is the enemy of...
Fear is the enemy of everything.
Yes.
Fear is the enemy of everything.
It can drive you to do certain things, but fear is mainly the enemy of what you can be.
Look, the grind and the hustle now is to become wealthy. When you become wealthy, then in terms of the law of attraction in the universe at this point, wealth will just continuously come to you. Because all you're thinking is positive thoughts about money. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you had a positive thought about money? When was the last time you had a positive thought when your paycheck came in? Oh, I got this much instead of, oh, I got this much? A lot of you say that.
I can personally tell you that, and look at the time.
Good job. Okay. Fresh battery. But I totally forgot what the hell we were talking about.
We were talking. Well, the last thing that.
Well, I mean, I remember, but I mean, you know, I don't remember exactly the exact words that came out of my mouth.
Well, the last thing that you said was you was pointing in the camera as if you were Uncle Sam. And you said, when was the last...
I'm leaving that in, by the way.
He was like, when was the last time from your 9 to 5 did you feel comfortable... We're not comfortable. You feel satisfied with your check.
Oh, okay.
And I can personally tell you that from experience. I remember I worked damn near 80 hours one week. I did 3 doubles in a row. I got my check the next week. I know that I was gonna get well over $1,100, but this was before taxes. After taxes, boy, did they come after me. I only got $732 back.
What?
Yep.
Boy.
I was robbed.
Look, I was robbed today. I was robbed today myself because yeah, Vaughn paid today, and I was supposed to get like no, the total amount was 7 something, a little over 7.
Ooh,
right?
And how much you got back actually?
584.
That's how much I get paid now, before taxes. Well, around that, like
I'm just like,
wow, how?
Where my money at? But anyways, push come to shove.
Where the cash though?
Push come to shove. It's like, you know, again, I did the complaining there too. I'm not. See, I'm not fucking. I'll edit that part out. See, I'm not perfect. I complained about it, but you know what? The less and less I start to complain about it, which is what I've been doing, the less and less you start to complain less about it. It's gonna benefit you. It's gonna benefit you. Because everybody complains. Everybody complains about their check. Like, oh, you know, I got this much. You're not enthusiastic. Like, oh, I got this much.
You go into HR or you know, your boss's office or wherever, depending on where you get your check from. You go in there, you're checking your pay stubs, you're looking at your pay stubs, you're looking at how much they taxed out of your check and everything, and you get so upset. I don't do that because I got direct deposit, but for me, I'm like, I really feel like checking my pay stubs, and I feel like going to HR, but it's like, I don't want to complain because I'm getting the money right now, but I'm not comfortable. I'm not trying to be comfortable anymore.
You see, look, again, for people, it's our age, really. It's our age group that has to deal with this, really. The majority of our age group is the one that does this. That's the one that does the most complaining. Yeah. It's the 99% that does the complaining about this that really doesn't go nowhere.
And it's the 1% that excels.
Exactly. It's the 1% that not only does not complain about it, but one, accepts it, the universe sees it, or, you know, you don't have to believe in the spiritual stuff. I'll just leave it like this. They accept it, they grind, they hustle, they have their side hustle, they have another side hustle, and then they continue and continue until they're successful. There's a lot of people out there with 9 to 5s, and it's their career. It is their dream job to have.
And we're not knocking you for that whatsoever.
No, not even. It's your dream job to have. But why are you still complaining about your check at the end of the day, saying you're gonna hop to the next job to get more money? You're still complaining about your cash. You'll never be satisfied. Remember that. You'll never be satisfied. There's people out there making $20,000 that run a charity or run a side hustle or run to do something. That's perfectly happy. They're more happy than me. They're more happy than him. They're more happy than the rest of us.
There's people that have better, I'm not going to say better living standards, but I'm going to say like better, man, how am I going to put it?
Look, I'll put it like this. There's people in Africa who have so much less than us. I wasn't even trying to pull the Africa card like this.
No.
But there's so many people in Africa and third world countries and other countries in general that earn so much less than us.
And they're happy.
But 100%, I promise you, they're happy. They're content. They go to work, they come back, they spend time with their family. They do this, they do that. They have a wonderful life. Obviously, granted, we born in America, so, you know, our number one thing is to, you know, make the cash, get famous, get this, get that, whatever, you know?
First world problems, as they would like to consider it.
But look, push all of this aside. Take all of the whatever out. Remember, you want to be wealthy, you gotta have the hustle. You gotta have the drive. You gotta show potential. You gotta show what you're worth. If you can't show what you're worth and you can't do the work, then it's okay. You can stay a B or C player. Like I said, a B player is someone who talks all that crap but don't do nothing, and then a C player is the one that talks crap about the B and A players. Because, you know, one, they think the B players are stupid for thinking about it, and two, they think the A players are stupid for thinking about it and trying something.
Exactly. So, basically, all we're trying to say is, if you want to be successful,
if you want to be an A player,
it's like, treat it as if you're in war.
Mm-hmm.
You have those that run and hide, and then they finally get captured. Those that...
No, you have those that run and hide.
Yeah, exactly.
You have those that say they're gonna do something.
But
like,
then,
they say they're gonna go to the front line, but end up just hiding anyways.
When the time comes to do what they gotta do, they're like, oh no, I'm gonna be right over here. You do it. They push you to do it.
There you go. And then there's the front line. The guys who are not afraid to stand for their country.
The guys that are in the trenches getting shot at. The guys that are in the trenches getting dirt all over their eyes and their mouth, everything.
Or if you don't like that analogy, again, it's just like this. It's the people who talk crap. It's the people who talk crap about the people who say they're going to do something. But there's the people who say they're going to do something, but never do it. And then there's the people who say they're going to do something and then do something about it.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got people that say, "Oh, I don't like him because he thinks he knows it all," or you can blatantly say, "I don't know everything." Obviously, and they'll just turn around and be like, "Oh, you think you know it? You know everything," and stuff like that. They just hate on the fact that you're trying, that you're believing in yourself, that you got the confidence, the drive, the motivation to do everything you possibly can to do whatever you want to do.
Honestly, there's a lot of people, and as a matter of fact, yeah, like I said, there's the 99%. That's gonna hate us for saying all these things. There's a 99% who's not gonna like us.
Where they at?
And then there's the 1%.
Exactly.
And I have to say thank you to the 1%, because at least you're trying.
One.
I had somebody talk crap about me the other day when I made my vlog. But they wasn't mad enough, or in this case it was I'll leave it at this.
Yeah.
One day they wasn't man enough.
The person
wasn't man enough to come to my face, or at least text me, or at least call me and say, "Hey, why did you do this?" You know, because obviously they blatantly way over exaggerated.
Didn't even care to ask. When you were talking about your 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, what analogy were you going at? Because I kind of don't understand. And when people don't understand certain things, there's two types of people out there. When you go through those crossroads, you have the ones that are willing to learn. And then you got the ones that are like, "Oh, shoot. Man, he just came after my life. Yo, why would you do that? Why would you say that?" Start going on Twitter, being keyboard warriors, putting stuff on Instagram, doing subs and stuff. It's like, come on, man.
It's like, calm down. You're not reaching nobody with this. It's just like, calm down.
You can't reach. You're not going to reach that way.
Look, to end this whole motivational thing, be strong, be who you want to be an A player, enjoy the hustle.
Exactly.
Enjoy that work, because that work is what's gonna make you. I'm gonna leave it with a quote here. I'm gonna leave it with a quote from Gary. It's not how much money you make, it's how you make the money. It's your service, it's your goods, it's your this, it's your that, it's whatever. It's how you make it.
It's what you have to offer. And if you don't put anything on the table, you don't put any sort of effort on the table, you don't put any sort of drive or motivation on there, then what are you going to expect in return? If you expect success, I'm sorry to say, you're a complete idiot.
Expect success when you put the work in.
Exactly.
Anyways, this is going to end it today for the return of Tea Time Humor.
The return.
We'd like to thank everybody for watching. We'd like to thank everybody for at least giving us a chance, hearing us out, and hearing what we have to say.
Yes.
We understand you don't have to subscribe.
They have to save our lives, but when we're trying to make a video, oh my god.
This is why we need a studio. We need some type of studio or something. But anyways.
Yeah.
Where was I?
Well, we were trying to end it until the FDNY came by.
Anyways. Look. Let's just put it at this. Put in your work. Do your thing. Do your stuff, you know?
Do what you gotta do to succeed.
We understand that you don't have to subscribe to us. We understand you don't have to like the video. We understand some of you might want to dislike the video. We understand. But we also understand that there are going to be at least that this fine amount of people that not only we've brightened their day, but help to change their mentality and change their thoughts. I wanna be doing more of this or I'm going to be doing more of this on my vlog channel. Malik does a lot of this on his Instagram,
and it's gonna be on
it's gonna be on his vlogs soon.
Yeah.
So everything affiliated with me and Malik is going to be in the description below. When TJ and Wesley decide to join us in the next video, then I'll start linking their stuff in the next video.
And you better be here because you will feel the power of justice.
Oh my god. It's an inside joke. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm going to link all our stuff in the description below. That's the vlog channel, that's my tech channel, that's his vlog channel, both our Instagrams. Everything is going to be below. Again, we know you don't have to follow, but if you would like, and if you would like to give us a chance, and if you would like to see how things end up with us,
click on the subscribe button, turn on the notifications by hitting that little bell right there, the little bell, ding ding. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I said ding ding. Yeah.
Look, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram. And who knows, as a matter of fact, if you are as motivated and as driven as we are, we'll follow you back.
We will.
I'm not going to be like the rest of the YouTubers and the rest of these people and these people and that people who, you know, say, follow me, and then you don't follow back. You know, no.
Like,
if you have something to offer to the table,
we're going to follow you.
We're going to follow you. As people in our early 20s, we know. Okay? We know you don't want to follow people and not get a follow back, you know? But again, you have to prove yourself. You have to prove yourself, otherwise I'm just following you for no reason. Okay? I'm trying to motivate. I want to see you try to motivate too, or you try to, you know, help people as much as I hope that we help people with this video.
We want to see you making them gains.
The motivation gains.
Yeah.
Them success gains. The mentality gains.
All kinds of gains.
There you go.
All kinds.
Again, thank you for watching. We really hope that you enjoyed this video. We really hope that you enjoyed this whole entire segment that was dedicated to motivation.
And even though this is something that I usually say in my videos, but rate, comment, and subscribe.
Well, that's the same thing as like, comment, and subscribe, but anyway.
I say rate.
Whatever it is.
Rate.
Just, again, helping us out will be great. Again, also, before I forget, before we end this video, Spacey Tropics, the business, I'm going to revamp the website. I'm going to re-put stuff on. As you can see, as you can clearly see here.
Oh man, I gotta go.
Alright, just book the guy and the door is here. You got your shoes and stuff on right here?
My shoes and stuff in. Yeah, I don't take off my shoes.
You gotta go to work. Anyways, Spacey Tropics, everything will be in the description below. Oh damn. Everything will be in the description below. Please, you know, some of that, like I said, I'm trying to make this into a brand, a real brand, to compete against H&M and the rest of them. I know some of you will be laughing, but that 1%, thank you.
1%.
The 1%. Anyways, we're out. And remember, I'm bringing it back. You're always clear for takeoff. Peace.
Oh, wait. There we go.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.